You're interested in Susan?
I told you, I think she's fantastic.
Yeah, but what about all those kids? And the different fathers? I mean, that's hardly grounded, is it?
She's had life experience. She's got substance. And I know she's your sister, but I also find her sexy as hell. Thank you for bringing her into my life.
How do I know you're telling the truth? I mean, you just could be anybody.
No, Dad, look. Look, it's us, a family. Mum, you, me.
So what happened with Gail then? Was it my fault? I'm not gonna like what I'm gonna hear, am I?
Neighbours should be there for one another. That's when good neighbours become good friends. Good friends.
It was a combination of things. It wasn't just you.
Come on, you have to give me more here. We were so much in love. What changed?
Your priorities, I guess.
What could possibly be more important than her?
Back then, Lassiter's was your baby.
Yeah, but surely that all changed when my real babies, I mean, you and your brothers came along?
Mum already moved to Tasmania by then.
She left me when she was pregnant. Was I really that much of a monster?
You were focused on building up your empire. And those that got in the way of your plans became casualties.
Would you tell me something? Even though I let Gail down, was I at least a good father to you and your brothers?
We can make it work this time. One more chance is all I ask.
Wow.
Relax, they're not from me, idiot. I found them on your doorstep. Where is Rachel?
With Ringo. Where else?
Oh, God, couples are so boring. I'm so glad to be single.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, another great day out at the office. Well, not at the office, on the road, actually. You know, life of a travelling salesman, always on the move.
BENNETT.
Oh, wow, that's so sweet, Carl. Thank
You're not from
you.
your husband.
The enchanting Susan, one meal with you is all I ask. A Davo. Kiss, kiss.
Bang. Hey, there's actually 3 kisses.
Yeah.
No, you're right. This has gone far enough. We have to meet with him, tell him the truth, that I am not your older sister.
But your much younger wife.
Yeah, hey, it's a good idea, guys. I tell my new high-paying boss that I am a liar.
Well, I'm not going to keep up this charade forever, am I?
You could go out with him.
Excuse me?
Oh, no, don't worry. I've got a plan to cover this contingency.
Absolutely
No, it's
not.
a really good plan.
No more humiliating lies. I will meet with him like an adult.
Married adult.
A married adult, thank you, Bree. Yes, a married adult, and I will just break it to him gently. I'll explain no harm was meant, but the job is very important to you, to us.
But hang on.
No buts. I will meet with him, I will tell him the truth, and we will face the consequences like adults.
Married adults.
Yeah, thank you, Zeke.
Even though I grew up in Tasmania, as soon as I arrived in Erinsborough, I felt right at home. And that was all thanks to you.
And this was 2 years ago, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So was I part of your life before that?
You're in touch, often. I've learned so much from you. Watching you run the business. We make a great team.
And what about your brothers? Are they here too?
Not exactly.
They never forgave me for the marriage failing, eh?
They're overseas. You'd be so proud of them, Dad. Just as they are of you.
Do you really mean that?
It's taken a while, but we are finally a family again.
I'm so sorry for everything I put you all through.
Don't worry. That's all in the past. What matters is that you're here and you're okay.
Yeah. And I'm going to be a dad that you can be proud of, all of you. That you have my word on.
Where did that come from?
Paul and Elle get massages so often they thought it'd be easier on Dirk if they bought their own tables.
Right, who's Dirk?
Their private masseuse, who is currently overseas marrying his second cousin.
Right, I'm not getting on something that's like marinated in Paul Robinson sweat.
It's Elle's, I've checked. Got a name underneath.
All right, but be careful, my body is a temple.
Okay, go.
Wow, I can't wait for Dirk to get back from his honeymoon. It feels like a very small kitten is walking on my back.
It's just a bit hard to massage when you got your top on, that's all.
Oh, well, just say so. Okay, go. But make sure your hands are warm. Kitty cat.
Mixed with hope and electricity, I land both feet on the floor, but I got lost in clouds, it's complex.
You look like $1,000,000, old son. All wrinkled and green. Now, seriously, we're lucky to have you back.
No, I'm the lucky one. Oh, no. I should never have questioned my faith.
Sometimes questioning your faith can make it stronger.
I only wish, though, that I hadn't made Sky suffer through all this.
Well, Sky and Carrier somewhere up in Port Douglas sucking on mangoes with Dylan. The troubles are way behind her.
Yeah.
Oh, it's truth. Lolly, here, darling, and take this out the table 6 outside, would you? You'll be helping a very tired old man.
Sure, could you please finish the order for table 8?
Mm-hmm. I have my orders. Glad you're back on track.
Oliver went off at Carmela for not supporting Elle, but why should she anyway? He shouldn't care about another woman so much in the first place.
Well, at least he's trying to stay away from Elle.
If it's that hard, he's not worth it. I can't believe I told Carmela to give Oliver another chance.
Relax, Ringo. I'm sure Carmela doesn't base her life on what comes out of your mouth.
Eat your heart out, Dirk, eh? Janae. Shh, she's asleep.
Oh, I didn't realise you were entertaining.
No, I'm not. It's not like that.
Right. Well, I just popped back to have a shower before going back to the hospital. Well, not unless you need to use it first.
Elle, it's not like that.
So you keep saying. Is it? It is. I didn't know you two were seeing each other.
Oh, we're not. I'm just helping with her with the train.
Well, you're obviously working out pretty hard. Poor girl looks exhausted.
We're just friends.
You're cute. Cute and a bad liar.
Right, well, I'm out of here. As much as I enjoy training with you, if you're going to start hitting on me, I will not hesitate in using your head as a speedball.
Excuse me?
Oh, you can stop fantasizing about you and me getting it on, okay? Because I'm not interested, ever.
Yeah, well, neither am I. Elle's the one that thinks we're a couple, not me.
You can turn around. I didn't exactly hear you setting us straight on the matter.
Well, she didn't give me a chance to explain, did she? Which is a bit like someone else I know.
Oh, get over yourself. Just because I don't hate you anymore doesn't mean that I'm into you. Besides, criminals aren't my type.
Yeah, you go after cheating scumbags that use you as a doormat, right?
Thanks for the massage. I feel so much better.
Oh, they're lovely. Thank you. But I can't.
Go on, you don't need to be counting calories, believe me.
Oh, David.
Davo. What?
Yeah, I can't go out with you, Davo. It's not you, it's me. I have something, really unpleasant to confess.
Oh, well, don't hold back, I can take it.
I'm with Carl. I'm actually married to Carl.
Bang, you're good. He's here, isn't he? Come out, Carl. You really had me going there for a second, Susie.
No, Carl isn't my brother. He lied to get the job. The job that you said you would only give to a single man who didn't have any ties. He was desperate for the work. He didn't mean to hurt you. The lie just got out of hand, way out of hand.
All those kids?
2, Rachel and Zeke, my stepchildren. Carl's as well.
Davo, Susan, hey!
Hey, I'll see you two at home.
The K-Man said if you wanted to change your mind about dinner, it's not too late.
Right, well, why don't you tell the K-Man that I'm very happy with my decision about dinner, okay?
Sorry.
Okay. Carl really likes you, Davo, and he loves the job.
I gather from that little performance he would have preferred to keep me in the dark. If he didn't have the best sales figures out of all my guys, I'd fire him so fast his head would spin.
You're not going to fire him?
Oh, I'll fire him, all right, the moment those figures drop.
Fair enough, fair enough.
How long do you think he would have kept this up for?
I don't know. Want to find out?
Oh, Susan's coming up the driveway.
And Davo's with her.
Maybe he's here to get Carl.
Don't be ridiculous.
Oh, they're coming inside.
Move over.
Well, thanks. I had a wonderful evening, Davo.
You had me worried for a while. I thought you were shaping up to ditch me.
Oh, absolutely not.
I'm glad. So, I'll see you again.
You certainly will.
Bang.
Bang. That wasn't in the script.
I improvised.
Yeah, well. Good night, Davo.
Good night.
You know, you're absolutely right, Carl. You need this job. The whole family needs this job. And really, where is the harm in a few little white lies?
Harold?
Ah, yeah, just helping in the wards today. Good to see you doing so well, Paul.
Good to see a familiar face finally. Come sit down, please.
Oh.
So, are you still living in Ramsay Street then?
Yes, of course.
Ah, good. Well, it wouldn't be the same without you. Or Madge, for that matter. How's she getting along?
What are you playing at?
Nothing. I was just asking how Madge was.
Madge passed away some years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
We'll be back in a moment. I wish you had told me that you were visiting.
Well, I was just on duty. Look, is everything all right? He's acting very strangely.
There was some damage done to his memory during the operation.
Oh, that's dreadful.
Well, not really.
But if he can't...
He can't remember any of his bad behaviour. This is his chance to start fresh.
Oh, no, I don't know that that's how it works.
Well, he's still the same dad, just softer somehow.
Yeah, we can't escape our past, Elle. That's what makes us what we are. Now, someone will have to tell him eventually.
No, they won't. No one is telling him anything.
So, you are going to go out with him?
Well, of course, Carl, I don't want to, but I panicked, didn't I? He thinks he loves me.
Oh, couldn't you have just let him down gently, tell him he's not your type?
You could have jumped in at any time and said, "Excuse me, you're dating my wife."
There has to be a way out of this.
You know, it's not that uncommon for a younger man to fall for an older woman.
And vice versa.
Yeah, look at Madonna and Demi. And by the way, Susan did look very hot tonight.
And Davo is pretty cute.
Ooh. There's a very easy way out of this, Carl. Just ring him and tell him.
You two, bed, now. Bree, go home.
It's not even a
Straight away.
Good night. It's for the best. And whatever the consequences, we'll face them together, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Well, obviously, you're not going to date him again, and I'm sure you wouldn't let him kiss you again. But is there any harm in, stringing him along a little bit? I mean, there's just, Susan, a few cancelled dates, a few unreturned phone calls. You get the hint. He's back off.
You think?
Yeah, look, I know it's not ideal, but really, what choice do we have?
Indeed. What choice do we have?
Shifter? Oi, Shifter.
Were you perving on me?
No, I wasn't.
Just give me the shifter.
I don't have it.
Then where is it?
How about you check your back pocket?
Bet you loved it.
Oh, for crying out loud.
You know what? If you're not going to help me, that's fine. Go polish Mrs. Hoffman's car or something. Seriously.
Fine.
Good.
Sorry, is this about time?
Of course not. Not at all. How can I help you?
My car's making weird noises.
Ah, right. Well, we'll check it out. Can I have my assistant fetch you a coffee or a tea?
I'm fine.
Right. Get one anyway. And then Mrs. Hoffman's car. It's not going to polish itself. Right. Okay.
You, I need to talk to you, and this time you're going to listen. Hi, Bree.
I'm going.
Bye, Bree.
So this is how it's going to be. You're going to talk to everyone except me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look, I'm really sorry about what I said, and I don't want you to think that I don't think that you're manly.
I don't want to talk to you anymore. Bye.
So much to it. Sourcing the produce, negotiating the price, getting clients.
I'm sure you'd find it a lot less interesting if you had to do it full time.
No, I think I'd be even more into it. I'm going to start my own fruit and veg business when I leave school. 2 takeaway coffees, thanks.
Hey, I thought you were going to go to uni.
Everyone goes to uni.
Yeah, everyone with a good job.
Oh. Are you trying to pay out Carmela here? Because it kind of sounds like you are.
No, Ringo, I'm just pointing out the fact that you have so much potential. Why limit your options?
Options are for people who don't know what they want to do.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, God, who needs a law degree when there is broccoli out there?
Apparently, you can't remember a thing.
It was like talking to Paul Robinson circa 1987. Well, memory loss is a pretty rare side effect of that type of surgery.
Do you think he's banging you on?
Wouldn't be out of character, would it? And it's a very convenient way to clear your rap sheet.
Well, for his sake, I hope he is faking it. Amnesia's a very lonely thing.
He is not alone. He has me. And he is not faking it. The doctor said the neuroma has been there for ages, and which is probably the cause of his rap sheet. Perhaps you could find something a little more productive to do with your time than to sit around and gossip about a seriously ill man. Seriously, someone has to do something about the food here. I had to go to the general store to get muffins.
Listen, I've thought of some questions. Well, I wrote them down in case I forget. It's such a terrible thing not being able to trust your own brain. Luckily, I've got you here to put me straight, hey? Okay, question 1. Do I live in Ramsay Street?
Yes, we both do.
Right, questions 2 to 7 are about you.
Shoot.
Right, question 2. Do you have a boyfriend?
No.
So you're not in love with anyone and nobody's in love with you?
I'm too busy running Lassiter's. I have no time for romance.
Hope you haven't inherited any bad habits from me.
Would you relax? I'm happy. I couldn't be happier.
But promise me something. Promise that you will never, ever let ambition outweigh everything else.
I won't.
Who's gear? Oh, it's mine. How long have you been training? Oh, not long. I just started, really. You have a coach? Yeah, he tries. Have you been coaching professionally for long?
It's more of an interest than a profession.
You know what? I can't find anything wrong with that. I'm sorry. Let me fix you up. Oh, no. I'm not going to charge you. Thanks. For your sake, I hope you're not as nice in the ring. Sorry? In 3 weeks' time, we'll be meeting again, briefly. 1, maybe 2 rounds. I'm fighting against you. There's nothing wrong with your car, is there? Couldn't resist checking out the competition. Michaela Chappell. The Mincer? Pleased to meet you.
Obviously, she was taken by surprise, but then again, Susan did technically kiss another man. That must be really weird for Carl, hey? What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah, that was the question.
I think that if I don't go to uni, it doesn't mean I'm not going to make anything of my life.
Okay.
And I also think that it's completely unfair of you to judge me just because I don't want to do things your way.
Ringo, I'm not judging you. I just don't want you to sell yourself short, that's all.
Let me get this straight. Okay, you think if I don't spend 3 years of my life changing my hair colour each week, protesting about things I know nothing about, that I'm selling myself short?
Wow. You know, sometimes I really get the impression that you don't like me all that much.
Rach, you're missing the point. I do like you. I like you a lot. But I also like me. The way I am now.
So do I.
So if you change me into someone different, neither of us will be happy, will we?
Okay, let us know if there's any news, okay?
We love you!
Yeah, lots and lots, and don't worry, it'll all be over before you know it. Okay, love, bye. That was Billy. Anne's gone into labour. Oh my God, wow!
Guess who's going to be a grandma again?
Come here, Granddad.
Oh, my God. Oh, Davo, let me explain. It's kind of funny, actually.
I don't want to hear your sick excuses.
When I said Susan was my sister...
And in front of the children, too, as if they haven't suffered enough.
Your mate, I think you're taking the term sister a little bit too literally. I think we can safely assume that just cost me my job.
Probably wouldn't ask him for a reference either.
And then I went on to win the Victoria Women's Lightweight Championship for the 4th time. Was it the 4th? 3rd? 5th. Then I headed over to Dublin for the Worlds.
What are you getting at here?
I'm just letting Janae know what she's up against, so she can seriously consider pulling out of the fight. No way! I admire your guts, but given your current experience, it's a death sentence.
You're just trying to intimidate me.
My agent set the whole thing up. I've been out with injuries for a bit, so I needed an easy win for my comeback.
Oh, I'm not scared of you.
I'm serious. If you won't pull out, then throw a couple of jabs and go down in the 2nd.
If you think that beating me is going to be easy, you need a major reality check.
You were knocked out sparring.
It was a fluke.
If you take an early fall, you won't get seriously hurt.
No.
Don't be an idiot. Do what you're told.
Get out of my garage. I'll see you in 3 weeks.
You heard her. Leave.
It's a pity. You're a pretty girl. Not for much longer.